Hey everybody, this is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Like always, hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Leave a notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. And this is my State of Direction show. For those who may or may not know what this is, a State of Direction show is at random, which means I do either once or twice every month. Think of it as a code of conduct for myself, for the YouTube, and the PlayStation community. Because I don't want to tell you the history about it, but I do know one thing. This will stay on good terms with everybody that's viewing this show. Okay? Think of it as, some people have the emergency broadcasting systems. The president has his state of address. Me for the it's kind of like a little censorship, but in a good way to keep myself informed and to let everybody know on how we do things on this show. So again, this is what the State of Direction is all about. For starters, I've been doing pretty good. Yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, I almost slipped. I really almost slipped. I wanted to use profanity so bad, but I couldn't. That's why I have this show right now as far as State of Direction. And the reason why I came up with the idea, well, I will give a little brief history right quick. Last year, uh, the two worst things can happen to me. One, I was banned from YouTube and PlayStation. And because, I was, because of my conduct. Now, after my heart attack that I recently had in November, that opened my eyes and that really changed everything as far as my conduct, as far as my health, as far as not making the issues, any better. It just made it worse. So I have to really think real smart on certain things I do now because I'm not the only one watching this show. You got millions of people, if not billions of people watching this show. So to stay in good grace of myself, of YouTube, PlayStation community, to the viewers, to the subscribers, to the moderators, this is where the State of Direction comes in. And I really want to address this issue to YouTube. For starters, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I kept myself cool, except for the fact I almost slipped yesterday. For the fact uh, you guys are improving. I will admit, you guys are improving as far as what I'm about to tell you right now are the trollers. And I think for the last 7 months, I did great. With the exception of one troller. If you get one, you get all. But I don't want to address his name, Bobby. Bobby B, mind you. He showed up. And again, I want to give a shout out to my moderators that came in, stopped them right on point. That matters. YouTube, you guys are doing great as far as putting everybody in a box as far as timeout. Usually the timeouts used to be like 15, 20 minutes or something. Now you guys extended the time a little longer. That's good. That's great. I'm happy for that. But at the same time, no offense, you guys need to do some serious more work as far as the trollers, as far as the bullies, as far as the cyber bullies, as far as the harassment, as far as the issues. It is unfair to myself, to the supporters that, like the moderators, for those who want to get the vital information from me, whether it is important or not, it's unfair to us. I strongly believe and I strongly suggest you guys need to improve more as far as how many people that want to make profiles to, as far as the trollers, they can get away with it. That's wrong. Here's some of my suggestions that you guys really need to take into consideration. One, this is how trollers start. Don't want to make a history, but this is how they started. When you have way too many profiles, way too many accounts, you can't tell who is who and what is what. Here is my own suggestions. Take it under consideration should you choose to accept. One, especially whether it's YouTube, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, Snapchat, for starters. I want to change the subject right quick with Facebook. Believe me, they have this thing called Meta. I think you guys need to check into it with Meta. Certain things you can't say. It's pretty much, you can enjoy social media, but it's also being censored. I think YouTube need to follow that guideline and make certain things censored towards the trollers. It ain't cool. It's not cool at all. That need to be into something you guys need to think about. Because if you're on Facebook, you can't show no nudity, even though you got some that are tried. I've seen some that tried a few times. You got nudity on there. You got some that cuss like crazy, and eventually they get caught. It's been a couple of times I got caught on Facebook as far as using too much profanity. And they'll put you in a box for a month. Sometimes they'll put you in a box for 3 months. Sometimes they'll put you in a box in a week. Depends on what the issue is. You guys, YouTube, you really need to, get some advice from Facebook on that. Because, again, social media is, how should I put it? It's a gift and a curse. It's good to have, if you want to keep up with family and friends and all that. But at the same time, it's a curse, just similar to YouTube, because you got people that want to spam, you got people that want to get into your bank account, you got people that want to troll, bully, all that. That's crazy. All right. My suggestion to the YouTube community, again, huge fan. I've been doing this show for almost close to 10 years. I can't get to the goal where I'm at. I can't make people watch this show. It's their choice. It's their discretion. But I feel that all information is vital. Depends on whether how good or how bad it is. I've been saying this for years. Information is just as valuable as money, like it or not, just as long as you have the facts. Facts do matter. And right now I got 132 viewers watching me right now. To all my 132 viewers, thank you so very much. And please, whatever you do, subscribe to the show. But again, I give thanks back to them because honestly, it's my day off. I can be doing whatever I want to do. But because I want to stay in good tunes with good respect towards the YouTube brand, towards the PlayStation brand, henceforth, after I learned my own lesson from this, that's why I came up with State of Direction. Here are some of my advices that you guys really need to take into consideration as far as stopping some of these harassments towards the trollers and anybody else that's want to disrespect the brand of YouTube, to the consumers, to the viewers, the subscribers, moderators, everything. We want to try to, I guess what I'm saying is, if you got one bad apple, that's bad enough to spoil a whole bunch. But what about a whole bunch of apples? Ain't nobody about to eat all that. Here are my suggestions. For starters, especially if, it needs to be done, or at least think about it. One, there are too many accounts. What I mean by that is, when you have so many accounts, everybody has the privilege to make their account. But then again, they take advantage of that, and now the trollers come in and they want to seize everything over the operation. Okay, I have to cut my phone off for a minute. My advice, I strongly believe it should be one account per person. One account, one person, that's it. Now, as far as that profile, I feel they should have the option to still change their address, still change their what you call that, their password resets. That I still feel it should change. As far as their personal information, as far as their passwords, you can keep that the same. Everything else, it should be one account. It should be just one account. Another thing, you should have more options as far as stopping people that's showing no disregard towards the show. Put them in a timeout for extra minutes, that's cool. Clicking in, tapping in on what they do, that's cool. But I'll be honest with you, it's not enough. It's definitely not enough. I strongly believe that, you know, take advice from Meta and have their own. This is just an ideal. You guys have my email pertaining to the show. Please email me back. You guys should come up with a YouTube jail. Seriously. And if you come up with the ideal, please email me back. I don't want anything but cooperation. Because if I'm giving cooperation back, I feel it's honestly need. You guys need to do the same. I'm complaining about this because I'm the kind of person, I rarely complain. But if it's a stated direction towards my show that's going to make it better for the viewers that want to enjoy my show or not, I feel it's only, the Constitution says we have a right to freedom of speech, and I feel it's only that it is my right as a citizen of the United States or wherever in this world to speak my opinion, to speak my voice. This needs to be done. Okay, so for starters, it should be one account per person. Two, everything should be more monitorized, which means you see a troll on here, honestly, if they trolling the show, they should be banned. They seriously should be banned. And I'm not talking about for a day. No, I honestly believe it should be banned. There should be some guidelines. At least 6 months. If it was up to me, I would say 6 months to a year. And if they do it again, it should be indefinitely. These things need to be done because, it's like saying you got strangers in your backyard and you don't know who these people are. That's how I feel when you got people coming in, disrespecting the show, and other people trying to enjoy it. That's how I feel in that example if a stranger's like that in my backyard, if that makes any sense. So I'm not going to be on here much longer because I have some things to attend to, but I strongly believe that, when you have these people that are doing bad things to disrespect the show, whether it's a troller, whether they're threatening, whether they're bullying, whether they're just plain, acting stupid, they should be accountable for the consequences. Because if it's not done now, ask yourself when. It needs to be done. Right now, my show, I've been running this show for almost close to 10 years. I have 438 subscribers. No, correction, 428 subscribers. I apologize. After 10 years, my show should have been the number one. I'm going to say it over and over again. My show should be the number one, the number one show on YouTube, on PlayStation, in the YouTube community, in the PlayStation community. But because I do have a life, because of things I have to do besides this show, believe me, if I didn't have a life to attend to, not to mention try to keep myself in order, I would love to be on YouTube, PlayStation Network every day. But the bills can't pay itself, so I have to do what I have to do. But when I am on here, I try to keep myself discreet. I try to keep myself respectable. I try to have fun at the same time. I try to keep myself censored. But in other words, I know my place, if that makes any sense. And a friend of mine, and again, shout out goes out to the guru, Larry Leonard. I'll get the shout outs in that momentarily. It's tough, okay? 10 years, 428 subscribers. Honestly, I should have been at least, to tell you the truth, I should have been at least 300,000 subscribers. If my show can't be the number one, that's fine. Not everybody can be number one, but I should be at least one out of the 100 of subscribers that should see and overlook this show, because right now this show is being underrated, not because of my actions. I think I'm personally doing a great job. But when you have people that have no disregard towards YouTube, towards the PlayStation, towards the people that want to get this violent information from me or not, and they just come in and don't show no respect, you know, no respect at all. Like I said, the worstest troll I ever had on here. Yeah, if he's watching it right now, I don't care less. And he goes by the name of Bobby B. And I don't want to make too much of a history of him, but this guy is so bad, so worse, to the point that he started disrespecting the deceased. That's where I draw the line. That's something that need to be investigated. That's something that need to be called for. And the reason why I date my shows, so if I have to use this evidence to, within a foreseeable future, to make this legal, which I don't want to, I'm gonna be fair, I don't want to. But I'm just saying, if it comes down to the last straw, I'm not gonna lie to you. I will. And I believe, I believe in liberty and truth and justice for all, and the Constitution said we do have a right to freedom of speech. That is true. But not to the point where you want to, that a person feels threatened, or that person feel like their lives are being in danger, or to the person to feel to the point where, they don't have a choice of expressing themselves. That's wrong. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I ain't the dumbest either. YouTube, you guys, again, I'm not complaining, but something need to be overseen. Something need to be done. Again, if it was up to me, I've been telling you guys for years, there's over 1 trillion YouTube shows on here. Okay? And some good, some bad. That's what they're here for, to give the world entertainment. But I can't entertain you guys. I can't entertain PlayStation when you got people coming in and, again, not showing any respect at all towards everybody else that is or may not be interested. Again, if it was my ideal, I seriously will put a satellite in space. If I can, believe me, I don't have billions of dollars, but if I did, I would put a satellite over the space and have everything monitored around the world as far as negative activities that the trollers and anybody else that's disrespecting towards your brand, and for the viewers that's trying to enjoy our brand. That needs to be done. Okay, to the dangerous one himself, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia, shout out goes out to you. Have a wonderful day, my brother. Don't let anyone stop you from your hustle. You know I'm not. Yup. To Thorn Theater, both of my brothers on here. You got that right. Yeah. And again, shout out to my 2 brothers. I love you guys so much. But something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. Because if not, they think they're going to win. One thing I've learned in life, and I'm going to have to let you guys go, everybody has somebody to answer to. You cannot live in God's world. I'm not trying to make this more biblical or anything, but you cannot live in God's world thinking you ain't got nobody to answer to. If you think you ain't got nobody to answer to, unless you ain't on a public service announcement, you are dead wrong. And they know who they are. Again, the trollers know who they are. The bullies know who they are. The cyberbullies know who they are. The harassment, the sexual harassment, all these crazy people, they know exactly who they are. And if it was up to me, they should be punished. They should be punished. DDG, shout out to Thorn Theater Reviews. Like and subscribe. Yes, definitely check out my brothers at Thorn Theater. Yes, please. And to the dangerous one himself, DDG, I hope we team up soon, guys. And again, everybody loves the new logo. I love this logo a lot. So I really want to give a shout out to my 2 brothers. And hopefully we can all team up to go see Deadpool and Wolverine that comes out in July 26th. don't want to keep harping on this too much longer, but I would say this, and I'll let this go on a positive note. Um, I believe it. Again, it's you guys. I'll put it up one more time. It's you. Again, I love it, man. I love it. Again, huge shout out goes out to DDG and my other brother, uh, Alex the Lone Wolf Thorn, the two guys. You guys, y'all did an outstanding job. I love it. It really personified me as this would be the imagination I always wanted for this show, and I enjoy it. I really do. Yep. What games are we playing today on this live stream? Well, in about an hour, I got to make some errands, but I will come back in an hour to play. Today, I'm going to get into some. If you don't have this game, get this game right now. WWE 2K24, that's available out right now on all major formats. I'll be playing this today, and I also will be playing. What else? I might get into some Suicide Squad. Very fun game right there. DDG say move on from these negative D. Ain't worth it. Your energy. You got over 100 people watching. Who would you want to see? Becky Lynch versus the Great Khali. That'd be interesting. Oh, and speaking of wrestling, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And that's the bottom line because DC and Networks and Power Players said so. Oh, hell yeah. So if I don't know if y'all watching this right now, but as you can see, this belt right here, I didn't have this belt for like a little over 3 years old. So this is the WWE commemorative collector's belt. Okay, that's 1. And 2, this here, I got this from a good friend of mine, Larry Leonard, and he got this from C2E2 last month. This is my Smoking Skull belt. And Thorn Theater says, as long as D is on my side, I can press Slam Khali into the next country. Yes, you can. Come on, man. I'm going to always be down with Thornitude, man. In fact, maybe on my next show, I'm going to find my Thornitude t-shirt. So, what do you think, man? What do you think? Thorn, brother, I got you, man. I got you. I got you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, brother. I got you. Like I said, we're gonna make a good team, man. Oh, yeah. This thing is heavy. This belt here, this Stone Cold belt, yes, I'm a double champ. I am a double champ. Yep. Can't put up the middle finger, but there you go. There you go. But, yep. These are my babies, especially this one here. All metal. Yep. Like you think that's I'm gonna be working on my third championship too. Yes, I am a double champ. Yes, I am. I think the next belt I'm gonna get will probably be, I gotta save for that. It will probably be the Universal Championship. What's the I'm about to explain that right now. What's the next title you want to get? It's a good question. I was just about to answer that. The next title I really want to get is it's the Roman Reigns. He lost it now to Cody Rhodes. The Universal Championship. I definitely want that. It's so many belts I want, but the Universal Championship or the believe it or not, I got a thing for the for the new Intercontinental belt looks good. So it's either that or the new Intercontinental. Either one of those two belts. But just to have my Stone Cold, I was happy with that. I was happy with that. Yes, my head's still shaved. I gotta get it shaved again next week. But yeah, I just want to get that out the way as far as on my state of direction is concerned. And we're gonna change this around right quick, because that's done. Alright. Says throwing theater on the Stone Cold hair regimen. Hey man, that's funny. I mean, when my hair grows back, I mean it's all jacked up. I love being bald. I actually love being bald. So we're gonna change the topic right quick, because I'm about to get ready to step out for a second. Let's talk about movies. So I'm glad Thorne is here. For starters, Transformers 1. That will be released in September, if not the first or the second week of September. And for those who don't know, right now we have over 40 years of Transformers. And they brought Transformers movie back to the theaters for like 3 days. I think it was here yesterday, today, and tomorrow. If you want to see the Transformers cartoon, they brought it back in theaters. And we got over 40 years of Transformers. Right now, I'm waiting for this one to come out, because this takes place, for those who may or may not know what it is, it takes back to the early days, the golden years of Cybertron. Before there was Autobots and Decepticons, there were workers and warriors. Workers were like the Autobots, the warriors were more like Decepticons, and you get to see their younger versions of themselves, where Orion Pax become Optimus Prime, where D16 becomes Megatron, where B127 becomes Bumblebee, and that's what it's all about. And I want to see that. Now I'm a little mad, a little sad in a way because Peter Cullis, who played the voice of Optimus Prime, he won't be portraying his voice. And then you got Frank Welks, who plays the voice of Megatron. He won't be doing it, but instead you have some other actors play their younger selves. Chris Hemsworth, he is going to be the younger voice of Optimus Prime. I mean, he's doing a lot of things, man. You know, he just came out with Furiosa, the Mad Max saga. I might go see that between now and next week. But if you are a huge Transformer fan, you definitely want to see this, okay, come September. So my guess is the release date should be maybe the first, if not the second week of September. You don't want to miss that. Next, in other topics, speaking of movies, because I'm about to wrap this up. It is official. Yes, I'm talking about the man from John Wick all the way to one of my favorite characters in the Sonic Adventure universe. I'm talking about he is going to play the official voice for Shadow the Hedgehog. Yes, it has been confirmed. I did the research. Now, Shadow the Hedgehog will be released in December. So my guess is it should be out in time for Christmas. You know, this is going to be a / Christmas birthday treat to myself because my birthday is in December 15th, by the way. So yes, they picked the good choice. So to Paramount, to Sega, that's the smartest move y'all ever made. It doesn't get any greater than that. So yes, you have Ben Schwartz, who's going to reprise the role of Sonic. You got Idris Elba going to reprise the role of Knuckles, which, by the way, Knuckles is on Paramount Plus. Haven't seen it, heard great reviews. And Jim Carrey, man, he's still, I don't care what anybody say, like it or not, he is still one of the highest paying / comedians of all time in Hollywood. He's going to do it one final last time. He is going to be Dr. Robotnik, a.k.a. Eggman now. Everybody want to know is, and I want to know, is he going to be the skinny one, or are we going to finally get the fat Eggman that we love and hate? Me, it doesn't matter. It's time. We need the fat Eggman. My brothers, I agree. So, man, they couldn't have picked a better choice. You know, you pick the guy that can kill 3 guys with a pencil all the way up to Shadow, and I can hear his voice coming out of him. Yes, the fat, I agree. It's time to bring on the fat Eggman. So yes, Sonic 3 will be released in December. It's going to be a day one. They getting my money. Simple as that. What else? Got one more to bring up. Beetlejuice 2. Seen the trailer for that? Again, shout out to another favorite actor of mine. I'm talking about the 1988, the old school, the original, my boy. He is the man. Next to Keanu Reeves, but this cat is the man, the Tim Burton, a.k.a. Batman, a.k.a. Mr. Mom, a.k.a. Johnny Dangerously. I'm talking about Michael straight up Keaton. It ain't a movie that he played that I didn't like. And for him to put on the stripes, the crazy green hair, and acting a damn fool, saying his smart aleck catchphrases, you know, he's gonna bring it. Now, I'm waiting for this to come out. Now, as far as the release date on that I have no idea. But if they play it smart, I think this would be the perfect time to bring this out around Halloween, because if you bring out too many movies towards the summer, then you ain't got really nothing to fall back on towards the holidays, like around the fall and Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that other stuff. But I know one of the actors, Jeffrey Jones, he's not a part of the cast, and the guy who played Ortho, I forgot his name, I think he passed away. But instead, who they brought new to the cast, Jenny Ortega. First of all, I love her, man. I love her when she did the Wednesday series. I think it's on HBO Max, if I'm not mistaken. But she plays Wednesday Addams in the show called Wednesday. So now to put her in the Tim Burton universe with Michael Keaton in Beetlejuice 2, and then you got Winona Ryder, she's coming back. They gonna snap. They gonna snap. I'm ready for that. I've always been a big Beetlejuice fan, so yeah, let's do this straight up. So get ready for that. And we got one more. We got one more. If I don't see no other movie, if I really don't see no other movie of 2024, Marvel, you did it again. I'm ready for Marvel Jesus. Yes, I am. I'm talking about Ryan Reynolds. I'm talking about Deadpool, and I'm ready for one of the greatest actors in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and my mind was blown. I never thought he was going to come out of retirement and do this one last time. He's ready to put on the adamantium claws. I'm talking about the legendary, iconic Hugh Jackman. Okay, come July 26, one way or another, I am going to see Deadpool and Wolverine. They're getting my money. I've seen the Easter eggs. I've seen the trailers for it. You can't get enough. You can't get enough. It's amazing. It looks good. I got my Deadpool t-shirt brand new, ready for it. So when it comes out, yeah, man, they're getting my money. You can have it. They're getting it straight up. But Deadpool and Wolverine will be released July 26th. And then speaking in July, since we're talking about superheroes and video games and all that stuff, come July 5th, 6th, and 7th here in Rosemont, Illinois, we're going to have the Anime Midwest Convention, and it's coming live at the Donald A. Stevens Conventional Center in July. Now, you can start ordering tickets online right now. I'm going to order my tickets. Me and my best friend Sean, the co-founder of DC Networks and Power Players. So DC Networks and Power Players, we're going to be in the building. I don't know if I'm going to do cosplay this year. Now I got 2 title belts. I might do Stone Cold one more time. I'm really debating on that. But in any case, it comes every year now. I missed C2E2. But I had to work. But I'm going to make up for it as far as the Anime Midwest Convention. And this is a great place to get your cosplay on, get your comics, check out some of the cool, games, action figures, all kinds of stuff. I'm going to be there. Okay, and then you have another one that's coming out in December. But the one in July, that's a must. I'm going to have to find some kind of way to take that day off because I go every year and I got friends coming from out of town. And I'm going to do some exclusive on that now. The only thing I hate about that, I won't be showing that on YouTube because there's no way in the world I can bring my PlayStation 4 there. But I am going to do that show, and it will be a Facebook exclusive, so you don't want to miss that. But in any case, Deadpool and Wolverine is coming soon. Leave in the comments. Tell me if you guys are going to see that. What else we got? Because I'm about to wrap this show up right now. Let's see. And I hope everybody enjoyed their Mother's Day last week. And if this is your birthday month of May 16, 2024, happy birthday from all of us from DC Networks and Power Players. My next guest is, do I give out birthday shout outs? Yes, I do. 1, you have to sub to the show. 2, you leave in the comments as far as the day of or the day after. And if I happen to see it in the comments, I will be more than gladly to give you a shout out on this show, but you have to sub. And even if you don't leave it in the comments, you can, for starters, you can send it to my email address. It's listed at this show. I check my email twice a month, but if I see it sooner or if I get an alert, I'll get on it right away. All right. And I got one more topic I want to bring up before I go. This is also coming out in July. Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splinter's Faith. Now, this Ninja Turtle game is out right now. It's under $35. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade, The Wrath of the Mutants. I'll bring this up on the screen so you can see a little bit. This is out right now. The only thing I hate about this game, it does not have no online, offline capability. But for $35, it's still a good game. So if you got 3 extra controllers to make it 4, you get to play with all your favorite Ninja Turtles. Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael. Of course, I like Donnie. He's the brains of the group, but nonetheless, I got love for all of them. So Wrath of the Mutants is good, but in this game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splinter's Faith. Let me shrink the screen now for a second. Okay, Splinter has been rat-trapped. He has been taken away from the Turtles' den. It's up to the 4 brothers, up to the Green Machines, to go through all the Turtles' villains, all the greatest challenges to save Master Splinter and bring him back into the Turtles' den. You know, I'm pretty sure they got to go up against Bebop, Rocksteady, Shredder, Super Shredder, all the Foot Clans, you name it, they got to go through it all. Now, in Splinter's Faith, this game, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be on Nintendo Switch. Hopefully, it will be on the PlayStation and Xbox Series. All right, if that makes any sense. Now, I have seen what the game can do. It looks amazing. You can also give your turtles extra power-ups, give them special artifacts so they can improve their fighting abilities. And up to 4 players, you can do all kinds of crazy, amazing stuff. So, Teenage Mutant Turtles Splinter's Faith will be released in July. My guess is the 2nd, if not the 3rd week of July. So, I would keep everybody posted. He said, what's the style of the game beating them up? I mean, come on, it's a beat 'em up game. I mean, Lone Wolf. Think of it as I'm pretty sure you remember some of the old school games back in the days, like Streets of Rage, like Double Dragon. The Turtles is no different. Only difference is it's just 4 turtles. That's the only difference. But it's, how shall I put it? It's just something. Well, at least with this game, it's just something to kill some time. I'm pretty sure everybody, is a Ninja Turtle fan. At least I am, So, and 4 players is fun. So, yes, T-Sweet for life. Yeah. But I'm gonna put my banner back up. Yep. Let's see. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, but I'm ready for Transformers 1. And I also found that, Lawrence Fishburne, he's going to also be in Transformers 1, the CGI movie. And I think he's going to play the voice of Lord Alpha Trion, the kind of like the creator and the founder of some of the Transformers in that movie. So I'm going to get more extra updates on that. As far as games, I'm going to say this, and I'm about to get ready to go. Right now, if you still have your PlayStation 4, you can get this game for like under $35 too. And it's called the Contra Anniversary Collection. Yes, I went old school. Sometimes you gotta get back and learn a few things. The Contra Anniversary Collection. On the back, you got Contra, Super Contra, Contra North America, Contra Japan, Super C, my other favorite, Contra 3D Alien Wars, Operation C, and Hardcore. All right, and believe it or not, it definitely has the universal code on the game. The up, down, left, right, B, A, or select start. Try saying that 10 times. And it looks amazing. You know, I play it every now and then. Now, I don't know if this game has an online capability, but if you want to play it old school, get an extra controller and just start blasting aliens and jumping around getting power-ups, and you want to add this to your collection, if you're a hardcore gamer like I am, you definitely want to get this. This game is for you. And we'll talk about a couple more other games. Mortal Kombat 1, you still got less than under 20 days left in the Raiden Invasion. Season 5. The next invasion is going to be Season 6, and that's going to deal with Reptile. So if you haven't beat it, Raiden, beat him now. If you online, try to get as much stuff as you can online, and especially through the invasion mode. You want to rack up on whatever it is you got to rack up, as far as your pallets, as far as your outfits, as far as your weapons, whatever you need, get it right now, because once it's gone, it's gone. The only thing I hate about Mortal Kombat 1, the the PlayStation Store, some of the stuff you already have, some of the stuff you haven't have, it's like it's at random. So you want to jump on that right away. So I'll be playing that, and I gotta get ready to go. But before I go, I'm on the verge of beating this game right now, Final Fantasy 16. Again, it's a very good game. I'm almost at the end of it. It's tough, but it's good. I got to get back into that, and I really need to start breaking this game in. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Steelbook, and inside, because I love Final Fantasy. You got the final battle confrontation between Sephiroth and Cloud, you know, in Midgard, about to end it once and for all. So you definitely want to add that. And that's about it. So we're gonna go back here. Little robot buddy. You can go on break. And it's time to end this show in 3, 2, 1. And when you hear that music, that means my State of Direction show that's switched into my Thursday morning update show for May 16th, 2024 has come to a closure and its final destination. That is about it. And I'm about to get ready to go. But later, thank you. Later when I come back, I will be playing me some. Yeah, because I'm gonna be gone for about an hour. Try to get back as soon as I could. I'm definitely gonna come back and play me some WWE 2K24. I want to give out final shout outs right quick. For starters, to the president and co-founder of DCN Networks and Power Players, my best friend, almost close to 40 years, Sean the Genius Harris, aka Sean Bollins. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? To my two brothers that's on the show right now. To the dangerous one, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia. Shout out goes out to you. To my other brother, Alex the Lone Wolf Thorne. Shout out goes out to you. To everybody at North and Sheffield Commons. Officer D will be back at work tomorrow, this weekend, to protect them all from the forces of evil and all that other jazz. Shout out goes out to you. To my West Side family, the Redmonds. Shout out goes out to you. To my immediate family, the Crittendens of Cologne. Shout out goes out to you. To the love of my life, Demetri Ann Johnson, the future Mrs. Crittenden. To all my future grandkids that stay out in Gary and Hobart, Indiana. Shout out goes out to you. Who else I need to give a shout out to all my soldiers on the 103rd, back in my old neighborhood on the south side. We gonna team up. I know it's been a rough week for everybody, but we are gonna team up. To my boy Bravo, you owe me 2 pot roast dinners, man. Just let you know. We're gonna talk about that. To my other cat Dion, listen, I know I'm not in the old neighborhood no more. You got the 103rd on lock. You're gonna keep me updated once I get out there. So yeah, shout out goes out to Dion. Who else I need to give a shout out to? To Vicky Richmond and Mario. Shout out goes out to you. Angelo Zonalo and his wife. Shout out goes out to you. To James Preston and his family. Shout out goes out to you. To other close friend. Ain't heard from in a while. Margie Vallejo. We get a chance. We got a team up. It's been a while. We got to talk about movies and all that other jazz. Shout out goes out to you. To Marie and Morgan Cambridge. Shout out goes out to you. And to anybody that I miss, I apologize. Leave it in the comments. And I tell anybody, what do you want to see on the Spotty Nash show? You know, I've been saying it for years. I'm just the name, the face. I got to pay the bill next week. And I got to keep the PlayStation Network going every year. The 80% are you guys. Your voice matters. Your input matters. Your suggestions matter. You know, again, I'm just the name and the face and keep the bills going. You guys matter. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't have a reason to be here. That's just straight up real truth. You know, take it for what it's worth, but I'm not lying. It is. And I'm out of here. But today is Thursday. I'm off, so I'm gonna come back home later, play some WWE 2K24, and I will be on my PlayStation 5 doing that. And who knows, we might team up and get some fun in. And then I haven't decided what movie I'm gonna see. You got so many movies out, man. You know, Battle for the Planet of the Apes. That's like the #1 movie right now in America for those who's into that sort of thing. I mean, I ain't knocking. I think it's cool. You've seen one gorilla. You've seen them all. So, but they getting better at it. I ain't gonna lie. So you got that. I really want to see Boy Kills World. Okay, you know you got that. Then you got Furiosa, the Mad Max saga. So you got a lot of crazy movies coming out. But the two main movies I want to see is Deadpool and Wolverine and Transformers 1. So you got your work cut out. And don't forget at the end of the year, Sonic 3, Keanu Reeves joins the cast as Shadow. So 2024 gonna be the year that we going out hardcore. We going out with a bang. Straight up. I gotta get out of here. I will be back later to do some gameplay. So don't you dare miss it. And please leave your notification on. Tap on that little bell, tap on all. So that way you won't miss no contents from this show or any other future shows that I'm gonna add. I'm out of here. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. I'll see everybody next time on the wild side. I'm out of here. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I talk to everybody later and later. And a small public service announcement. Please put those guns down, man. Put them down. Man, it ain't worth it. It's not. You know, because when you do that, not only is you saving somebody else's life, you don't want to put your life away for a crime that's not worth getting out of. Straight up. Put them down. I'm out.